One of the biggest Call of Duty events in history, which means we have one of the bigger open events as well. And that open bracket is another Shark Tank. It was a horrible, horrible place to be in Dallas. It hasn't got much better here in New Orleans.
It's so stacked, man. It's not like coming in where, you know, past years you've had Optic as the heavy favorite. It seems like there are 8 solid teams that have a chance to win this thing, which is just crazy to consider.
And let's not forget as well in what they're playing for this event, Clint. It isn't just, you know, you're playing for your New Orleans championship. You're playing for your spot in stage 1. There's a lot on the line here. You need to make sure that you finish with more pro points than your biggest rivals to secure those slots.
I've said it a couple times for this event. It's one of the biggest for so many reasons.
Going to New Orleans, I feel like we made a ton of improvements from Dallas. We really wanted to focus on our hard point. We knew that our search and destroy really came down to whether we would just clutch up and kind of click in those man advantage scenarios that we really were throwing away a lot of the time. And yeah, we still made those mistakes here, but we had a ton of preparation.
We ended up boot camping in the Xfinity training facility. We got some good practice in. We were watching some VODs and trying to fix our little mistakes.
You know, I was definitely confident in our team coming into the event, but realistically, I knew we were in a very bad spot. We had talked about it at the end of the last episode. We put ourselves in a deep hole. So I knew it could be done, but I knew it was gonna be very tough to be able to come out on top and qualify for the league.
I've never not been a part of, you know, something that was like professional in Call of Duty.
Since I switched to Call of Duty, besides the first couple events when I was an amateur, I'd always been in, you know, whether it be the Pro League or the LAN League, whatever it is now.
It's just a position that in a decade of playing competitively in Call of Duty, I would never want to be in. And it was, I guess, running through your mind like, man, am I really not going to be in the league? Am I really not going to be in the spotlight of the top 10 North American teams? And with some of the personalities and faces we have on this team, it was something that we couldn't allow to happen.
Well, if we didn't make the Pro League, we would have to play an open bracket for the next 2 events, which from my experience is horrible.
I despised the open bracket.
Absolutely despised it.
It's not too enjoyable, but there are some positives to take away from it.
It was definitely stressful. It was the grind. Best of 3s can be really fluky.
Best of 3s, you really can't rely on them. You know, it's like a game 2 S&D can be gone like that, and the CTF is just CTF. It's 10 minutes, like it can be out of your hands in the blink of an eye.
When you start an open bracket as a team, you kind of can make a few mistakes and still win those matches, being that you can get away with just being more talented.
It's long and tedious. You don't really get many breaks. A lot of the series are back to back to back, which sucks because it can really drain you. You're really playing all day on like no food, so it's definitely no fun, and I hopefully will never have to experience it again. Play Tainted Minds and then either the winner of Pure or Taboo. Probably Pure.
Who is on Taboo?
No idea.
Tainted Minds is number 3 all strategy.
Oh, there you go.
They're not anywhere near mine free. Ghost lost, so they're in like T64 of losers.
Which is good.
But you got the best bracket possible. Cole's last in their pool. E6 is last in their pool. Everything, and Lightning Penance is playing Doom, so everything we need to happen is happening. You just gotta win.
Yeah, you guys got to make it out, period.
100%.
Yeah.
Or make it out and then
Once we're in pools, we control our fate.
Joining Pool A, EG joining Pool B. If you are an EG fan, this is where you wanted them to land. They have to have such a deep run into this tournament to get to the Pro League.
I'm excited to watch this class. Maybe they could close a...
I mean, look at Dallas. They were in that pool of death. I mean, they were very close of getting out. This is a pool where now you think they could beat Epsilon and Vitality. It just really comes down to how they, you know, face off against Envy and Optics.
So after we finished being Taboo to get out of open bracket, we were put into Pool B with Optic, Envy, Epsilon, and Vitality. It wasn't the hardest pool by any means, but there are definitely good teams all throughout the pool.
Right away, we matched up versus Envy, which was the biggest series of our pool because at the time, them, Vitality, and Epsilon were all 1 and 2. So they were in a 3-way tie scenario. So us beating Envy basically eliminated them from making it into the winners bracket. And then we knew we had a really good chance because even if we lost to Optic, we just had to beat the 2 European teams to make it out 3 winners and secure top 12 at the least.
We knew that if we wanted any chance to make it out of pool play, that we had to be Envy. And I think it went down to a game 5 It was pretty insane. The whole series was back and forth. It was close.
I have this one. Nice! Let's go. Good boys. Way to clutch up.
And we just edged them out, and it felt good personally for me because I have a rivalry with Slasher and Temp on Envy for a long time now, and to beat them the first time playing them on boots on the ground, it felt really good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty World League New Orleans Open, presented by PlayStation 4. Up next on the main stage, Optic Gaming versus Evil Geniuses. And Evil Geniuses, they've made a big run today and, of course, through that open bracket.
The history between all 8 players in the lobby is very well known. Obviously, the legacy left behind from that old Cole/EG team with the likes of Karma, Crimsix, and Aches on it. A team that everyone knows in Call of Duty history. They don't need to win gunfights when Apathy's doing it all himself. The 3-piece there.
How on earth was Apathy ever in the open bracket? All of a sudden, EG very easily looking like a team that could take Optic to a game 5.
Dang, folks, 2 players remaining. Scump on the pinch. There's one more person there. Everyone dead. The 2-piece from Enable. 15 seconds left. They will get the extra time.
Last Hope is nameless. Last Hope is 100% nameless. Nameless gonna cut around. Now he's inside the enemy base. He has to be patient and hold the line. He's going to potentially get the kill.
Players should be here. The stop is there. Karma looking for the flag. Apathy doesn't get the kill. You've got Formal watching over. The flag has been... No! The 2-piece from Enable! Optic now off the spawn. Enable trying to get the 3rd. Can he get the return? Nades flying in. The hero EG Need is now dead. Nameless now there. The stun stops Scump. Nameless stopped in his tracks as well. You've got Crimsix watching over. 40 seconds left. The pinch now coming in. Crim reads it like a book. The capture comes on through for Optic Gaming.
You know, that series was kind of annoying for us. Game 1 definitely got outslayed by a ton, but we felt like we were playing really well. The S&D was like a 5-6 nail biter, and then the CTF was like a grinded out 11-minute, 12-minute CTF. And we ended up losing like 1-2.
So we went 3-1 in our pool, and we ended up playing United in first round of winners bracket.
Being able to go through pools in winners bracket was huge for us, just because even if we would have said got 3rd in our pool, we would have been top 16 already in the losers bracket, and we would have had to play some pretty solid teams in the loser bracket because we knew that we, at the very least, would have to get top 12 going into the weekend, and then potentially even more depending on how other teams placed. So being able to start in winners bracket and have the possibility to win 1 round and already be top 6 was pretty important.
Enable's going to be the guy watching over this B bomb site. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to get a pick. That bomb may well be going down. Clayster is going to provide Overwatch. Shots going to be going in. That bomb looks like it's going down. It's going to be up to Evil Geniuses to retake this B site. The smoke's coming in from Enable.
Clayster's looking for that elbow, and he gets it.
Clayster gets the kill onto Enable. Arcides gets the kill onto X. All the hard work's being done by Evil Geniuses to get back into this one.
Does not want to go down. He picks up a double. Looking to come through. Nameless, can he get the gun? He's going to back up. Does not want to challenge that with Silly.
25 seconds to go. Still alive on this bomb site. The sniper from Clayster might just be a good enough Overwatch. Nameless gets the kill on the Silly. It is all down. Clayster gets the kill with a sniper. Looking for the kill on Apathy as well. What's going 10 seconds to go.
Oh,
Apathy's going for the defuse. He's going to get the kill. It's all about Clayster.
Locks it down. He had to go for that. Clayster making the plays happen in that round 11. That's a hard one for EG to swallow.
So playing EU United was probably the biggest match of this game so far for us. If we won that match, we would have qualified for the league 100%.
We went to a game 5, round 11 clutch where me and Apathy had a 2v4, came down to a 2v1 where we were in favor. We ended up losing, which was a heart-wrenching loss because if we would have won that, we would have instantaneously qualified for the Pro League, which is the goal that we set out for this tournament.
It was pretty heartbreaking losing that round 11 game 5 versus E United because we were so close. We started out so strong as well versus them, played them really tight the whole series. So it was disappointing because we knew right then and there if we would have won that, all the weight would have been lifted off our shoulders and we would have already guaranteed being in the league. So it definitely sucked, but I tried to stay as positive as I could because I knew our event wasn't over yet.
Like we
Like, we won that round. Once you got that 2-piece and he killed 2, the round, it was over.
I dead ass I thought he was playing the heady with AR, just like so play, and then I was confident.
I mean, I seen you shooting at him, so I went to go.
You guys gotta communicate though. Neither of you said a word.
It was a little.
Me and Ian called the stretch. Neither of you said a word, and you died. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me and Ian said, "Yo, stretch." You guys didn't say a word.
I wasn't like the bullheady. I can't really get picked from there.
I mean, I think there's multiple things. One, it was clutch. 2, we should not come from the same side. And 3, we should have just did some stretch. And I should have challenged. You should have said yes to me outside. That's all. Everything that went wrong there. I'm going to the back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time. Championship Sunday here at the second major of the Call of Duty World War II season. Teams aren't just competing for that $200,000 prize pool, they're also trying to solidify themselves into stage 1. And the stories today, they're still continuing. Teams desperately fighting for those stage spots.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the big one is who's going to get that last North American spot. On that Bravo stream, you're going to have Evil Geniuses versus Doom. Can EG make a run and get into that last spot?
10 a.m. match, bright and early. I got like 6 or 7 hours of sleep, which was pretty solid, but it wasn't really good sleep. So going into it, I was kind of nervous, a little anxious, just because I knew they were a good team, especially in the Search and Destroy.
We all, woke up early. We all were super focused. It was something where, guys, it's do or die. Like, everything is in our control. All we gotta do is win this match.
I felt like we just had a slow start. They definitely, I feel like that was one of their better maps. We scrimmed them before. And then going to the second map, Search, they got a couple rounds on us, and we managed to start firing back.
Ian ended up clutching a 1v1 round 11, which was super important.
Dude, to be honest, I don't know if you were watching that exact round, but I was sweating because we knew Pharaoh had streaks in that round 11, so we did an all-out rush, and I believe we got it down to like a 3v1 in favor of us, and then literally both my teammates got world starred by Pharaoh, and I was left in a 1v1 round 11. But I clutched up, of course. So I definitely played the best.
Just try to stay alive into this one to make it to the next rotation. And it is going to go there as well. But Doom Clan are going to get the final seconds here on this one. It's going to put them at 2:44, 6 seconds away from victory. Evil Geniuses, they are set up. They've had their number when it comes to lookup posts. Huge kills coming down all the way around. Look at the spawns that Doom Clan are getting. Evil Geniuses just needs to hold on for 15 more seconds.
Ace looking for one more. He's going to fall on board with Apathy, getting the hill time. Less than 7 points away. They are set up perfectly, picking up another double kill. 4 points away. Nobody's going to be able to contest. Number 8 looking to hop in. And he's
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Let's go!
Get down, baby. Let's go!
We knew that we put ourselves in a very bad spot going in this event, especially having the battle through open, which, a lot of times the best of 3s, and a team can catch you slipping. It's the gauntlet out there. So just being able to qualify at the very least made me happy.
It was kind of like satisfying to, make it into the Pro League. I feel like I should be there, but obviously you have to earn your spot. So it was satisfying to actually earn it.
As soon as I found out I was going to be in the league, I was extremely happy. I mean, we put in so much work this past 2 months, and I felt like all the odds were against us. Just placing poor in these 2Ks. Obviously doing extremely bad at MLG Dallas, not able to attend the Montreal event, in which we could have obtained more pro points. And just all these little things that just went bad for us. And I felt just so extremely happy that after all the hard work we put in and all the time and effort to finally pay off.
So when we won that match, we were all ecstatic. I think there's the reaction video somewhere where we were all getting up, screaming, just hyping each other up because, man, if we didn't make that, we were gonna be pissed. It was gonna be the worst Sunday at an event that I had ever experienced in my life.
Well, we in, baby. We in, baby.
I will get all 5 of mine. I will get 15. Don't forget
did it.
I mean, obviously I'm pissed that we're not still going in the tournament, but I'm telling you, we went back to our old ways. You guys were playing too anti and aggressive, dude. I'm telling you. That whole first map, even the SND and the CTF, just that's all they were doing was holding. You guys were sprinting into them. All the stress and, you know, everything that our teams went through going into this event the past couple of weeks, even the past month, it all led up to this. So I was just happy. You know, just to be secure in the league is a great feeling.
So in the last video, I said it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. And fortunately for us, we qualified for the league, not by a mile, but by an inch. And it's just funny how things work out like that.